It's not all doom and gloom for the gambling industry, but the bug seems to be biting a little too hard. That's one of the key takeaways from the Responsible Gambling Summit in Kempton Park, which aims to strike a balance between the significant economic benefits and the growing social harm that's caused by the sector. Business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo has the details.
Day one of the Responsible Gambling Summit at the Emperor's Palace saw industry leaders, policymakers and civil society enter a memorandum of understanding to curb the rise of irresponsible gambling after 1.5 trillion rand in bets was reported for the 2024-25 financial year.
Inequality, both gender-driven, spatial, and is the backdrop against which we'll talk about gambling.
Not all bets are bad though, says the National Gambling Board's Yvonne Gwenhure. This isn't about killing the fun, it's about managing the risk while unlocking the industry's full value. The sector supports more than 31,000 direct jobs and added over 54 billion rand to the economy last year.
Gambling has high output multipliers, where each 1 rand that has been basically an output from gambling further generates 4.64 rand in total economic activity, meaning it has strong influence on economic activity in South Africa and stimulates demand in other sectors. So it's not all doom and gloom.
But the dice doesn't always roll in everyone's favor. Gwenhure warns that the average South African now spends more on gambling than on clothing and shoes. Many are also betting daily just to make ends meet. Most gamblers, according to the National Gambling Board, reside in South Africa's economic hub, Johannesburg, and the demographic, low-income earners, the unemployed on social grants, supplementing their income with piece jobs, and students. The Trade and Industry Department says the biggest risk lies in how gambling is portrayed, especially to young people. It believes that less advertising could mean fewer risky bets.
The department is aware of the large number of adverts through advertising platforms that entices people to gambling opportunities. We support efforts that are required to be taken to control the extent of advertising, especially in social media platforms across the country.
Delegates are hoping that a memorandum of understanding will help balance growing the economy.
It's a national commitment, a commitment to protect our youth, a commitment to equip our workforce, a commitment to ensure that growth of the gambling industry is matched by the growth of responsibility, integrity, and opportunity.
But will this balancing act be met in time before the crisis worsens? Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana on Wednesday revealed that the government is closely watching the sector.
Between 25% and a third of NSFAS grants and government support grants go into this industry. The shareholders of this industry live offshore. This is an industry that is essentially funded by the South African taxpayers.
Yep.
And I wonder what you guys can do about it, because it's a real concern, and in my opinion, it's a very corrosive thing in our society.
We feel strongly as well as you do. There's a complicating factor, though, is that gambling for taxing is a provincial competence. The question how we're going to manage it, that's why it's going to be critical that we work with the Department of Trade and Industry in dealing with it.
The summit, which was last held in 2023, will continue on Friday. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Johannesburg.